Greetings, everybody, and a fine how do you do. I don't smoke, down here. In fact, I haven't had a cigar in a long time, but put a little amaretto on it, on the end of it, and it gives it a nice kind of flavor. Anyway, I thought I would do an unpopular unboxing. The reason it's unpopular is because most people don't like to watch unboxing videos, but I got a bunch of really neat pop culture stuff in what I call my own loot crate that I put together for myself on Amazon. So, here goes. Okay. Let's see. Bunch of pop culture goodies in here. Well, stuff I like anyway. I got a new microphone. Takes getting used to. I don't want to make it too loud. Be very, very quiet. Hello. What did I do? Open this upside down? No. First up, in my own personal little loot crate here, I have NECromantic. These are, is this the first one or the second one? I can't. This must be the first one. These are German films, originally made in Germany, and they are, I think, no, this one has English subtitles. It's not dubbed, but at least that's not what at least I don't think it's dubbed. It doesn't say that back here. But this was banned in Germany after it was made, and it was censored in places like Asia, especially Japan. And I saw this movie a long time ago, but I never was able to get a copy of it. I don't think it was released on DVD until just recently. And I think NECromantic the second one is due to come out next month in February. So this was just something awesome. Not awesome. I mean, this was something really bizarre, weird. I mean, you're talking about nudity, women having sex with corpses. It's just way out there. It's way out there, and it certainly is not for everybody. But I gotta have something. I gotta have this in my collection. I like the weird stuff. That's why they call me strange. Let's see what else I got. Oh, now for something completely different, going in the entirely in the opposite direction from that movie. I got this. It is a VHS tape. I can't seem to get this on DVD. It's Kipper. This is Amazing Discoveries. I think that's one of the first ones that from the first season. I think it might be from the first season. I'm not sure. But I saw this on Netflix, looking at it, and I'm wondering, what kind of a cartoon that was. So I started watching it, and it turns out to be a, for preschoolers and kids in their, 6, 7 years old and so forth, and up until I think 10 or 11. But what was interesting about what glued me to this cartoon series were the colors. There were just colors in here that I had never seen before in any cartoon. And it turns out that the coloring was done somewhere in Europe by this I think a Czechoslovakian, Yugoslavian company, I'm not sure. but the colors in here are just beautiful, beautiful colors, and I fell in love with the series. Is really good too, especially if you have, you know, small kids, because it's not loud, doesn't make your kids nervous or anxious. It's very soft, it's very relaxing, very easy to watch, easy to listen to, but it's the colors that really got me, and I wanted to have a record of all those amazing colors in there, because they give me ideas, you know, on how to on different ways I can, you know, paint the rooms in here and decorate the rooms. I might try to recreate these colors that I see in this series, and that's one of the main reasons why I got it. I have some on DVD that are right up here, but this is one of the ones that I can't find on DVD, so I was able to get it on a VHS tape. So I wonder how, I'm going to be curious as to how brilliant the colors are on this VHS tape as compared with the, you know, DVDs. But at any rate, yeah, if you have kids and you like to have them watch really some real nice, easy cartoons, something that they can watch, something that's not wild and something that doesn't drive you crazy, and that's it has a moral story to it every episode. This is a great series to get for your kids. Kipper. Now, what's this? I think this is possibly another mug. I got all this stuff. I got a discount coupon from Amazon, and I took advantage of it. I've been waiting to get this. This is one of those spinner mugs, because it has an indentation, you know, a little recess in the coffee cup, and then they put a Looney Tunes character or any kind of other character in there, and you can spin them around. It's kind of neat. I'm trying to get all the Looney Tunes characters that are available in these mugs, in these spinner mugs, but only when they're on sale, you know. Oh, I found a Betty Boop one. Westland Giftware is the one that manufactures a lot of these. It's the company that does that. Out of there. Oh, this always end up breaking the styrofoam because they don't make it easy for you to grab onto it. Betty Boop. I might give this to my wife on Valentine's Day. That's pretty neat. Oh boy. I'll put it back in the box. It's not the easiest thing to do. Then let's see what this is. Crazy Critters. Also from the same company, Westland. This is also for my wife. This is really nice. She's going to like this. I might keep the Betty Boop one for myself and give her this. Cardinal coffee mug. She loves things like this. Rich colors. Matter of fact, I know she'll love this. It's got a little yellow kind of gold band, gold rim on top. It's got, she likes the be able to get all her fingers in there. She's not fat or anything, but I mean, you know, I like that too. I don't like the little, they're so dainty you can barely get a child's finger through there. But these are nice. Beautiful red color. Ceramic. Let's see how I can get this back in there the right way. There. Okay. I hope this is not being too loud. Hopefully this video does something positive and reminds all you guys about Valentine's Day. Oh, last and not least, t-shirt, just like the Loot Crate. Oh. I had to change sweaters. Sorry about that. The sweater I had on in my last video, Jesus Christ, man, it makes me look like I got boobies. And I'm not even that fat. You know, it's one of those sweaters that has a lot of vertical knitting on it, and then it, you know, folds upwards like, you know, in a way that's uncomfortable and makes a person look bad. It's a Big Bang. It's a Big Bang Theory. Sheldon shirt. Better be double extra large. Trying to find one in black like this. Bazinga! Finding a black one like this has been proving difficult for me. All I saw was red ones and green ones, and I finally was able to find a black one. I don't know if this was sold directly from Amazon or if it was packed in from another seller, because I bought some different sellers. But that is just a cool, nice shirt. I love the colors on here. Maybe I can get a review of that. Let's see here. Just a moment. That guy really runs the show, Sheldon. Well, they all are. They all fit that show just perfectly. I think if one of those characters, any of them, just one of them left the series, that would be the end, probably the end of the series. Because they all match together, fit together so perfectly. It's like a family, those guys that are doing a Big Bang Theory. What a great show that is. I love that show. Okay, now I have one more. also have some comic books here that I want to show you. I want to get this unboxing out of the way first. I'm sorry for the out of focus, occasional out of focus. I'm probably doing something wrong here. I don't know what. But what's this? Oh. Well now. Well now. It's from Westland again. Looney Tunes. It's got a handwritten serial number on the bottom. Oh, speaking about a handwritten serial number, I think that this, yes, I forgot to mention it, is NECromantic. This is a limited edition. It's only limited to 10,000 copies. And let me show you the back of it real quickly. I don't know if I showed you that. So we'll see how that is. We'll see how that is. I'll let you know. Definitely not for kids. This is, well, maybe not. Ooh. This is Duck Dodgers. I mean Daffy Duck as Duck Dodgers. With his able assistant. Porky the Pig is his able assistant. Daffy Duck is Duck Dodgers. This is, well, I guess that's my choice. This is either the salt or the pepper shaker, whichever I decide to make it. Then we have Marvin the Martian. He's only got 2 holes in his head there. So this might be the pepper shaker. Nice colors. Beautiful rich colors, ceramic. And it also has a base. And in the center of the base, we have this little hollow stump. No, this is a Lunar Landscape. And it serves as a toothpick holder. It's also magnetized, as you can see with these little metal objects are the magnets, and they help to hold the ceramic characters, Looney Tunes characters, in place. It's pretty neat. So I imagine, since there's 3 holes here, that's probably for the salt. And, the other one with the Marvin the Martian with the 2 holes is probably for the pepper. And I'm going to use it too. So let me just put that back in here so that put that back in the plastic. protect it. This is just beautiful. I'm glad I got this. Back in the box. There. Okay. That's my pop culture stuff for this video. Now I have a quick little package from eBay. Tom Kelb. That's his eBay handle, Tom Kelb. And let me see what a good way to open this is. Maybe like this. Let me see if I can put this down here a little bit. I know he always packs it quite heavily in between, sandwiches it in between the cardboard. Packaging is pretty good. Lord of mercy. You got to be really careful how you cut here, so you don't cut into the, do not cut into the items. Okie dokie. And it's got the comics inside of another bag, which is good. And here we go. Let me put it up here. Oh, which one is this anyway? Which one should I show first? 166, 65. No. They look to be in a lot better condition than I expected them to be for the price that I paid. Anyway, here's these are Adventures into the Unknown comics from American Comics Group, which I said in a previous video actually has some kind of a relationship, controversial relationship with DC. But at any rate, this is issue 165. And what year is this from? Probably from 1966 or something like that. I know, or maybe 1965. I think it could have ended in 65. I'm not sure. But this has another appearance of Nemesis, which is a character that's similar to the Spectre and Deadman. In fact, so similar that some of the resemblances are, you know, the story about him is very similar to Deadman. There's 166. I think he's a great character, to tell you the truth. Similar to Deadman, this guy's real name is Stephen Flint, and he worked for the government, and he was trying to put this gangster, you know, behind bars, trying to get, you know, put him in prison, and for his efforts, you know, he's murdered by the gangster, run over by a train or something like that, and his spirit, he refused entrance into heaven, and then his spirit, he's sent back to earth, and his spirit becomes some kind of a supernatural superhero, and he dedicates the rest of his existence to fighting crime and finding his killer and bringing his killer to justice. And he has a variety of superpowers, like time travel, super strength. He can fly. This is issue 167. So there's 165, 166, and 167. And they all appear to be in nice high grade. But if that story about Stephen Flint sounds familiar, it's because I have a feeling that Arnold Drake, who created this character, must have gotten his idea. No, he didn't create this character. He created Deadman. Arnold Drake, who created Deadman, must have gotten his inspiration from this. But who knows? I do have some more comics that are coming, and I want to do a comparison of the covers with Nemesis and Deadman, because I think this series ended in 65, and the company folded, I think, in 67, and I think that was the year when 67 was the year when Deadman came onto the scene. And I found one cover in particular that resembled one of the covers in this series here from ACG. So I was going to do a whole video on that and see what people think. To me, it looks like you could have had at least strong inspiration from this series from ACG. And like I said, there was some kind of relationship with ACG and DC. So I mean, that makes it even more plausible that he got the idea from this. At any rate, you know, because Deadman being a DC character, I picked up another copy of this. I know I showed you this in the last video. This is Super Friends number 31, and it has a guest appearance in here of the Black Orchid. This is a very high grade, near mint plus. Sharp corners. Very tight spine, lays flat. It's not off-centered in any way. And I picked up a couple more copies of The Phantom Stranger, number 23. This is the first spawn of Frankenstein by Marv Wolfman and who was the other guy in here? I think well, Mike Kaluta did the cover, and there's also a story in here by Len Wein, The Phantom Stranger. The Phantom Stranger story in here is by Len Wein, and then the Spawn of Frankenstein is Marv Wolfman and Mike Kaluta. I think he did the interiors as well, Mike Kaluta, but I know he did the cover. And it's the first appearance of the Spawn of Frankenstein. So, that's all what I got for you right now. And I hope everybody stays well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys all the next time. Live long, be well.